Hello everyone. It's saying I'm live. Here we go. Hi everyone and welcome on this Wednesday night. I've got my heart earrings on. I've even brought, just for you guys, my brand new Taylor Swift crystal bejeweled glasses. Ready for the Eras tour in May. These were very kindly done by our new neighbours at work, Crystal Parade, if anyone is interested. Very excited about those. And I'm also getting some black crystals to make a Reputation denim jacket, but that is not what we are here to talk about tonight. Thank you so much for being with me. Good evening. Let's see who we've got on. Now, I know that we've got the lovely Carla on, who has recently joined officially Team Caterpillar. So welcome, Carla. Please send her a message in the comments down below. Thank you for moderating tonight in an official capacity. Thrilled to have Carla officially on the team. Right, everyone, can you see and hear me? Is everything going well so far? How is your evening? Are you eating, drinking, stitching? What is on the go? And let me know in the comments down below, please, whereabouts in the world you are. I know it is 7 p.m. Well, it's actually 7:08 p.m. now, UK London time. But I know we have stitchers from pretty much over 30 countries worldwide. So let's go down a bit of a roll call. We've got 61 people on, and let's see who we've got in the house tonight. Okay, Charlie, do we want the glasses on for this? Let's see. And then if anyone's joining, they'll be like, what on earth is going on? It is not Valentine's Day. Right, Charlie, hi. Mandy, Nikki, hi. Tanya, Amanda, Linda, Amy, Pat, Suzanne, Susan, Shell, Charlie, Joe, Maria, Liz says everything's fine, thanks Liz. Claire, Charlie Brown, good and clear. Hello from Kent. Let me just come back up. Caroline says hello, Sally. In New Malden, Surrey, and I'm stitching. Alex Timothy, Liz, just stop stitching. Are you? I'm not stitching right now. Are you saying you've just stopped stitching? Okay, let's take these off so I can actually see what I'm doing. We've got someone doing a World Book Day costume. Now, weirdly, for our children's school this year, they're not doing World Book Day costumes. They are doing World Book Day paint a potato. Is anyone else heard of this? I was like, what is happening? So in my kitchen, currently drying, I have a Winnie the Pooh big baked potato and a Hulk baked potato. I don't know what's easier. Okay, Shirley is in Bolton. Let's just see if we can change, because we do not want a membership link. That is not what we are talking about tonight. We are here to discuss the Caterpillar Stitch Retreat 2024. Let's have a look. Let me just grab my link here. So let me know, guys, in the comments, please, if you don't mind. Let me know, do you already have your ticket secured for the Stitch Retreat in June? Or are you on the fence? Are you thinking about it? Do you have some questions before you make up your mind? Let me know sort of where you're falling. Or you might just be a little bit interested and you just feel like finding out a bit more info. We do also, we've got 94 people on now. Hello everybody, can we get to 100? Caroline Drake is coming. Amazing, Caroline, thank you. We do also have a very special surprise for tonight. So do stay tuned and make sure you don't go anywhere, because you are definitely going to want to find out about that. Okay, so we've got a pinned comment down in the chat. So if at any point tonight during my presentation, which I hope will not be too formal, you're like, Sally, I'm done, I am in, I'm coming to the retreat, go to the chat, go to the comments and tap on that pinned comment, and that is the link to secure your ticket for a lot of fun in June. Okay, Carol says can't make it, but I'm just saying hello. That's totally fine, Carol. Christine is going. Linda has already got VIP tickets. Now, Abby Jade, I can't decide, and a little monkey. Hannah has got the ticket. Sarah's booked. Chloe's got the ticket, as has Joe. Mandy Ross. Amy is on a flight. Maria, not yet. Jenny's still on the fence. Flights are a little bit awkward. Vicky's coming. Sue, Carol, Sarah. Kim would like to come. Liz is thinking about it. So we've got lots of people with us tonight who have already got their tickets, who are definitely coming, but we've also got a few people who want to find out a little bit more about the 2024 Caterpillar Stitch Retreat, and that is what I am here for tonight. So we will have a section for questions. If you've got questions right now, feel free to pop those in the chat. And Carla will be sort of fielding those, answering what she can, and anything else will be coming this way. So we also have a special competition which is not being run through us, but it is being run through the World of Cross Stitching magazine, which our lovely Molly has been sorting out with them. They said, we would love to do a feature all about this amazing retreat, first one of its kind. And as a thank you, they have 2 tickets to give away. So check out the next edition, I believe, of World of Cross Stitching magazine. And that will be going out to everyone. I don't know if it's globally or if it's just the UK, but thousands of people. Now, we've got lots to talk about. Kit, needle minder, goodie bag, vendors who are going to be there, the location, the hotel, the accessibility, the snacks and drinks, badges as well. And what is included, discount room rates, accommodation, things to do nearby. We have a special Facebook retreat chat. So lots to do about making friends, community support as well, so that people do not feel alone. And just that it's fantastic value. And then, of course, our special offer. But before I go any further, I do want to just make it really clear we do only have 15% of tickets left. I'm so grateful for all of you guys who have got in there really early and have secured your lovely weekend of stitching. But we only have 15% left. Now, I have been told that apparently with events like these, there is a bit of a flurry at the last minute as that FOMO kicks in, and I don't want anyone to be disappointed. It is March, so we only have 3 months to go, which sounds like a while, but actually it's going to go really quickly. Myself and the whole Caterpillars team are working very hard on this to make sure that it's absolutely fantastic. But what I also wanted to do tonight was just make crystal clear how much you are actually getting for the ticket price. It is not just access to an event. It's not just some random room or some random place that we've just managed to find space. Come with your own stitching, sit there by yourself on a table, and yes, have a nice relaxing weekend. But this is a full circle whole event with lots of stuff going, myself, there will be speeches, talks, workshops, stitching with me, stitching with others, lots of freebies, goodies and things to try, and personalization. So the value is off the charts. There's loads of extra things to do as well. You will not be bored, and this is basically like a mini break. It's a mini holiday. So let's pop down into the chat. We've got 13 new comments. Let's have a look what we have got. Karen, thank you for the info. Have a great evening. You too. Thanks, Charlie, for the link. Says it's ended. I'm not quite sure what that's about. It's going to go so quickly. I've added a link in the chat. That's funny. Says it's ended. Let's have a look. So the pinned comment in the chats down below is about the event. Now, just to also make it really clear that to make this accessible to everyone, we have managed to install ClearPay, which took a while to apply and go through all the steps. but we have got clear pay installed for this purchase. Now, this is one of the most popular types of payment installment plan in the UK, and it's breaking that price down into 4 interest-free payments. We pay a fee, you don't pay anything extra. It's interest-free for you. So feel free to take advantage of that. So all you would be paying today is £42.25. And this really is like a mini holiday just for you. There are not really, well, I don't know of any events that are like this. There is one massive one in America called StitchCon, which I believe is a 3-day event. And I actually think they have it over several weekends. But there is nothing like this luxury, fantastic value on this scale in the middle of England, in the centre of Birmingham, really easy to get to within the UK. So I really want to make it accessible to as many people as possible. The room capacity is 300 people, so this is a huge event. We have a stage, we have microphones, we have lights, screens. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got professional photographers coming, lots of different bits and bobs for you to try out. So you will be thoroughly entertained and you'll come away with brand new goodies, kits, needle minders, lots of, I was going to say merch, stash, and there's also lots of other people going with special discounts like an amazing local framers. So if you have got finished projects that you have had sitting there for a while and you're not quite sure what to do, bring those along with you as well, and you can have those finished off either on the day or they can take them away and bring those back to you at a later date. There will also be extra pieces of fabric, extra threads from different other small businesses as well, so you will get to try out lots of other things. So before I get too much into that, you've got the link down there. We have Clear Pay installed, so it's 4 interest-free payments of £42.25 for the standard ticket. So if you were going on just a weekend breakaway, I don't know, maybe to the seaside, or you were going to a concert or a show or a sporting event or something, by the time you've got food and drinks and you've paid for to get there and parking and entrance and everything else, it's pretty much about the same price. The only difference is that this, you are getting so much more value for money, and it really is one of a kind. So if you love to cross stitch, this is going to be basically like a cross stitcher's heaven. I am absolutely determined to make this the most incredible event you've ever been to and will ever go to, until of course if there is a 2025 event. So it's very unique, it's one of a kind, and it's really, really special. And it's something just for us to really celebrate our love of cross stitch. There's lots of exciting things coming up in the works as well. And I think it's going to be really cool to be able to say that you were one of the very first people to come to one of these events. We can hang out. There's myself, Molly's boyfriend Frankie is coming. We've got loads of Caterpillar team members. You can ask them anything. You can make best friends. You can ask them what it's like working for CCS. Any sort of insider knowledge. Come and hang out with us. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get to know us and get to know each other. So let me just double check down here. Okay. What happens with the hotel? I have that covered in my presentation, Abby, so watch out. I've also just got an eye on our website listing as well to see if we do sell out during tonight's event. I will be able to let you know. So we have, hang on, let me have a look. Okay, let me go through this. Right, let's begin and let's see if this goes well. So, can I do a screen share on a Facebook Live? Does anybody know? Because this is really going to disrupt my presentation, isn't it? Let's have a look. Does anybody know I can do polls? I feel like I should be able to do a screen share. Let's have a look. Oh, lots of people are helping, I think, down here. Okay, so Sue is saying, wish I had the confidence to do this on my own, which is a very common comment. And I will be addressing that soon. Carla's saying that she is coming. Suzanne's never done anything like this before, so is looking forward to it. Let me have a look if I can. Maybe it's not share screen. Maybe that is literally just, unless it's sort of camera source or something like that. Bear with me a second. Stream viewer. I feel like I should be able to. Let me try and find this out. While we're doing this, why don't you put something in the comments of your guess of what the special event cross-stitch kit design is going to be, and I'll read those out and see if you're right. Okay. Okay. Aha. Now, start the screen share, and it's not letting me click on screen share. How strange. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do is I will go through my presentation on my screen for myself, and then I will put the presentation into this when it goes up onto YouTube. So if you're watching this back, you can have a look at that. And I will find a way to get the presentation to you. So for now, you're just going to have to see this without the glasses, or do we want the glasses while I do this? Let me know. But it's not letting me change the screen share. I think it's because I've started using one camera and now I can't go back. Okay, let's just go back to the dashboard, and I am back in business with my comments. Here we are. Abby, I'm hoping to book, but I live too far away and I need to stay over, and it's a 2-day event. And I wanted to know whether there is a discount. Yes, there is a discount, or if I need to look at Premier Inn. Now, one of the things I did want to just mention about hotels is, and I've got the timeline as well of everything, is you don't have to arrive at the exact time that the event begins, and you don't have to stay and leave at the exact time the event ends. Everyone's very different. Some people might have, I don't know, might be more extrovert or introvert, might get tired more easily, or might want to milk every single second and make the most of everything. The point is that you don't necessarily need to stay over 2 nights or 3 nights. Depending on how far away you are and your circumstances, it's entirely possible just to, if you want to get a really cheap hotel nearby, you're not actually going to be spending that much time in the hotel, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. That's always my mentality if I go anywhere to sort of visit something. And you could just stay over on that Saturday night, arrive Saturday morning, come to the event. There'll be somewhere to leave your bags if you want to, have all day at the event, make the most of it, and stay over Saturday night, raring to go Sunday, and then go home on Sunday when we finish. So there are loads of hotels nearby. We also have a PDF guide to the whole of Birmingham, accommodation, all kinds of things. But if you do need any help at all, I'm putting Molly's email address on here, and she is managing the event with me. So Molly is our marketing lead, and she will help you if you need a suggestion, idea of finding something else nearby. So really, you do only need to stay for 1 night. You can get a Premier Inn, you can get a travel lodge, you can get an Airbnb. Shell says that she'd love to see a sampler with all of the special places in Birmingham, like Cadbury's and the Bull Ring. Sue says sewing notions for the kit. Leslie says, is it going to be a geometric pattern like one of the iconic building facades in the city centre of Birmingham? Mandy, I think it'll be a signpost. Amy would like it to be summer like a beach. Claire says a map of Birmingham and landmarks. And Amanda says bull from the bull ring. So we shall see. Joe says the Burlington Hotel facade is such an impressive venue. So I did also want to just touch on the venue itself. There was lots of places that we could have chosen from. Molly did some amazing research. And the reason we chose the McDonald Burlington Hotel is one, because of its location. New Street Station is one of the biggest in the country and it links so many places. So you can get to New Street Station, it is literally opposite. You come out of the station, it's right in front of you. It's a beautiful hotel. It's 4-star, so you really are getting a luxury experience. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous function room, the sort of place where they have Peaky Blinders, glamorous dinners and balls, and they have weddings. It's beautifully decorated. There is a side room as well, which is really big, where you can eat, drink, chat, take some quiet time if you want to. There's a huge entranceway where we'll have all of these desks and we'll be checking people in and you'll get your special name badge. We're also encouraging people to cross-stitch your own name badge if you'd like to do that once you've got your ticket. And maybe a little motif or emblem on there as well, so that it's a bit of a conversation starter, an icebreaker. We're all going to do them as well, so you can get to know people and just know people's names straight away, because I think it's a lot easier to say, oh, hello, Carol, is that a little pug or something, or a tennis racket or whatever is stitched on their name badge, or you can just get the one from the venue. Another little keepsake together with your special event booklet keepsake. So I'm thinking you're going to the theatre, they charge you sometimes £5–10. You've already paid to go and see the show, and then you've got to buy the programme as well. But no, with us you get the programme included. But it's an absolutely stunning venue, and it is exclusive to us. Obviously not the entire place, there will be some other people, but all of the areas I've mentioned, the huge function room, the entranceway, the bar, and everything to the side is all of ours. So you're not coming in and mingling with anyone and everyone and members of the public and people there on business and what have you. This is literally just us. So it's a really safe, inclusive space. Very private, very quiet, calm, clean, luxury, beautifully decorated, and loads of space just for us. Lots of dedicated staff, an experienced, not exclusive, dedicated event manager for the hotel that we have, who's been fantastic so far. So if there are any accessibility issues, if someone might be in a wheelchair, or if you need any help whatsoever, there are plenty of us as staff there to help. And we will be identifiable in our special t-shirts, and loads of staff as well from the venue. So it's not like you just arrive and you get shoved in a room and there's no one really around, and then it's sort of you're wandering around without being guided or really know what's happening next. This is very much a well-organised, well-run event retreat for the weekend where everyone is together. You're not going to be left alone. You won't be feeling lonely, nothing like that. So let me, oh, hang on a sec. Will we be able to see the event online, Pat? Unfortunately, because all of the staff and the team members who will be at the retreat are going to be focused on the people at the retreat. So running the stalls, making sure everything's running smoothly, going around all of the lovely big round tables with 10 people on each, I believe. It's either 8 or 10. So there'll be loads of space to come and bring your stash, spread out with your frames, all of your half-done projects that you want to finish this weekend, which we will get finished. And I will be hosting. I will be up there with the microphone, probably very, very nervous. We couldn't figure out really how to make it work, because it would take staff away, let's say, doing something like this with a live, but the people watching almost we'll do some sort of Instagram stories and things like that just to show people. But it wouldn't really work having sort of a laptop just set up in the corner, just watching. We want to make sure that everyone there who's working at the event is really interacting with the people at the event to make sure that we're really, really present. But all of the professional photos from the event will be shared afterwards. I'll do a couple of Instagram reels, stories, TikToks and things like that. And I'll probably do a roundup video on YouTube for afterwards. So our event, if you have just joined us, is the 22nd, 23rd of June 2024. It's at the McDonald Burlington 4-star hotel in the centre of Birmingham, England. I was actually born not too far from the hotel, fun fact. And I'm from Birmingham originally. I lived there till I was 11. I don't think I have too much of the accent left, but if I've had a few glasses of wine or I'm upset about something, it very much comes out. So let's hope it's the former and not the latter one at the event. But I will do you all my Brummie accent if you want me to. You won't regret it, I promise. I'm feeling brave. Fantastic. Okay, so we've only got 15% left of our ticket stock. We have standard tickets, and we do have, remember, that payment clear pay installment plan, which I have signed up for and been approved for specifically for this event, to enable people to pay sort of £40 at a time, which is much more manageable for people. Okay, excuse me. Right, let me get my presentation now that people can't see the screen, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, welcome to the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Retreat webinar. We also have a video already on our YouTube channel. Carla, please could you link that in the comments down below? Now the thumbnail of this has tickets on the screen, me doing this in my usual excited YouTube face. So go and check that out as well. Right, let's have a chat. What is included? What are we going to be talking about tonight? We've got introduction and details. What's included in the event? Who is it for? Why should I attend? Me answering your questions. All about the event, and then the details of our special giveaway. So stay tuned until the end. So the McDonald Burlington Hotel has a really lovely grand entrance. There is a restaurant and bars at the hotel as well if you wanted to get an alcoholic drink or something else. Breakfast is included in the room rate. We have a limited number of discounted standard rooms at the hotel for the Friday night and the Saturday night. Now this is only for Caterpillar Stitch Retreat attendees. So you will get your special code when you've bought your ticket. It's included in your PDF event guide download. So you can save £42 by staying at the hotel by having an event ticket. It's £152, which is one person, one night with a lovely, lovely breakfast included. I've been to the restaurant, it's gorgeous. There's loads of areas as well to sort of just zone out, hang out. If you want something a little bit quieter, if you come early or stay late, you don't have to just leave. You could come, bring a book, bring a laptop, do whatever you want, drag it out, I say. So usually it's £194 a night, but it's only £152 a night. Now a standard bedroom for two people is only £167. That's for both people, including breakfast as well. So that is even better value. You can find someone, either a friend, or you can share with someone that you've met in the Facebook group or in our special retreat chat. Carla, could you possibly please put a link to the retreat chat in the comments down below? I believe Shell Burt, one of our lovely members, has organised this chat. It's not run by Caterpillar Cross Stitch, I must add, but Shell has decided to start this chat so people can make friends, make plans. No one's arriving kind of by themselves and like, oh, where do I go and who's here and I don't know anyone, there are arrangements happening for evening meals, drinks, all of that fun. I mean, this is basically like I was going to say this is a girls' trip. Obviously, men are allowed as well. Okay, so the details then. So we've got a full weekend dedicated to stitchy time. When else are you going to have an entire weekend where you can unapologetically just say, I am cross stitching this whole time? I'm going to start something new, I'm going to buy something new for myself, or I'm going to finish off this project that's been sat at the bottom of my drawer for the last 5 years. This is your time to just sit quietly, have a chat, just really enjoy the comfortable surroundings. And everyone is like-minded, everyone's friendly and supportive. Now this is in the heart of Birmingham, so there's lots to see and do around the hotel as well, either on the Saturday night or potentially, Sunday morning, we're starting at 9 a.m. But we finish at 4 p.m. on the Sunday, so potentially you could go and do something then. I know lots of people, especially if they are flying in from other countries or overseas, are staying for the Friday or the Monday as well, just to make a bit more of a mini break of it. So Saturday, 22nd of June, then everything kicks off at 10 a.m. Now, VIP members get early access. So you will be the first ones into that room. We will have hundreds of people. So what we don't want is to have anyone crowding, queuing. We want it to be seamless and relaxed. So the VIPs are going to be going in first. You can sit wherever you like. And then all of our standard ticket holders immediately afterwards. We're not having sort of huge gaps, but if you do have a VIP ticket, then you will be potentially the first person to enter the official Stitchy room. So Saturday, 22nd of June, we kick things off at 10 a.m. sharp, and we are there until 6 p.m. So this is our main day of stitching. I will be doing a presentation. I'm also running finishing workshops for our VIPs on the Saturday and the Sunday in small groups. Now, all of the supplies for that are going to be included. So you don't need to bring anything with you whatsoever for that. Sunday, 23rd of June, we kick off at 9 a.m. sharp, and we finish at 4 p.m. to give people time to get home if they are going home that day and to get ready for their week. So what's included? So this gorgeous hotel, we've got all of our cross stitching, we've got beautiful bedrooms and our on-site restaurant and bar. It's opposite New Street train station and accessible for all. If you are flying into Birmingham Airport, it's about 20 minutes away, or train or bus is literally over the road. So when you purchase your ticket as well, you can instantly download our PDF guide, written and produced by Molly as well. She's done a fantastic job. It's a really detailed guide to absolutely everything you're going to need to know, and loads of top tips about the surrounding areas as well. This could be your first time visiting Birmingham, and you've got your discount code if you want to stay at the hotel, nearby alternative hotels, restaurants, transport links, parking and other attractions. So another common question is, can I come by myself? I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm worried. I've never done anything like this before. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone. I'm kind of shy. This is stressing me out a bit, the thought of going to a new place and walking into this big room by myself. First off, I want to let you know that I feel the exact same way as well. Not necessarily at this event, but I feel like that a lot of the time at things I do. Even recently I did something that was completely out of my comfort zone. I was so nervous to the point where the adrenaline was almost making me mute because I literally couldn't speak. And I had a complete sort of out of body experience. I get really anxious and nervous at times, and although me sitting at home in my office by myself talking to you, I might seem quite confident. I'm already planning my speech and introduction, thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to get on stage in front of 300 people staring at me and doing this? But I genuinely believe that confidence doesn't come from, sort of waiting for it to just appear out of nowhere. my personal experience has been that I only gain in confidence when I do something that I know is positive. I know I'm going to enjoy it. And I know it's just pushing me a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I know afterwards I'm going to say, first off, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And actually, I'm so glad that I did it. And why on earth was I so worried about it beforehand? Because there was literally nothing to be worried about. And I already know I'm going to be saying that to myself after the retreat in June. That it was loads of fun. I'm so thrilled I did it. And then you get even more confidence from doing these little bits and pieces. But I want to reassure you that I feel the exact same way, so you're not alone in that regard. And actually, I think especially within the cross stitch community, everyone's very similar. So it's not that you might be coming alone and worried and thinking, I'm not very chatty, or I don't know what to say to people, or I'm just going to be by myself. Because everyone's in the same boat. Everyone feels exactly the same. 90% of the ticket purchases so far have been single tickets. Everyone has very similar personalities and backgrounds. This is not something difficult, tricky, where someone's catching you out or something challenging. This is a really just lovely, supportive, kind, calm space. I know that personally, myself and my team, we are going to be going up talking to absolutely everyone, like we do on our virtual stitching socials, if you've been to those, that we get everybody included. No one's going to be left out, no one's going to be sitting by themselves. You can do as much or as little as you want. Equally, I'm aware and respectful that some people don't want to be forced into a situation where they're having to make conversation if they don't want to. Sometimes people are perfectly happy being alone and find it very peaceful to be stitching quietly but surrounded by people, respecting boundaries. And with our most recent batch of stitching socials, and Carla, please do comment if you found this as well, we've now finished our 16-17 events. Pretty much on every one of the 4 events I did, which had 16 people in each event, I had at least half people saying at the end of the event, do you know what, I was really nervous to come on tonight. I nearly didn't. I nearly bailed out. I nearly sent an excuse. I nearly just didn't show up. I nearly didn't buy a ticket. I've never done anything like this before. It doesn't come naturally to me. But I'm so glad that I did it. And actually, I'm so proud of myself. And I've realised that actually there wasn't anything to be afraid of. And that you get such a sense of, I think, achievement afterwards of like, I did do that. And then what that leads on to afterwards is actually I can do this and the next thing and the next thing. And before you know it, that confidence is just building. And it's not about not feeling anxious. It's about learning how to manage the anxiety to enable you to live a life and do all of the things that you want to do. I'm nervous all the time. I'm worried about things often, but I try to sort of rationalize and think, okay, do you know what? I could easily not be doing this retreat, but it's something I've wanted to do for such a long time. It's a lot of work. I know I'm going to be exhausted. I know I'm going to be anxious, but I know 100% that on the Monday afterwards, I am going to sit there with my husband, Tim, our operations director, and say, that was incredible. I'm so glad I did it. And to get to meet people in real life is going to be so rewarding because we do so much online, social media, stitching socials, Facebook group, but to really meet people in one huge room together. And I've also got this big idea in my head, a bit like sort of one of those huge wedding photos. I'm going to try and get our photographer, Anna, to stand on something, and we're going to get everybody together and have one of these huge photos, which I'm going to have printed on the wall, if that's okay with everyone, just to remember the day. And it really will, I think, inspire people, and there will be memories made that will, without sounding too cheesy, last a lifetime. I've hosted a lot of events in real life. We did our cross stitch picnic. We've got people together for clubs and classes and things before, but never on this scale. And when you recognise people's names as well from the Facebook group and stuff like that, you're like, oh my goodness, it's you, like I know you. So I just wanted to say that it's a good thing to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You will be glad that you did, and you will gain so much confidence. Get ready to make some new friends, because we've also had a ton of people who meet through the Caterpillar crew, through our community, who now set up little stitchy meetups in their village or town all over the world, and have new friends. I know, Carla, didn't you the other week go down to London, I believe, to meet up with a new stitchy friend for lunch? No, afternoon tea. I think there were cakes involved. And you could be a complete beginner. You could have just started cross stitching or cross stitched your whole life. This will be catered to all skill levels. So yeah, just to reiterate, most people that are coming alone. We've got the Facebook chat as well. We can chat in the Facebook group, but also that specific retreat chat group. Make plans before so you're a bit more comfortable with what's going on. Right, any questions on any of that before I move on to the next thing? Let me go down here. Can't wait to meet so many of you and the team. I mean, I talk about Tim a lot. He's going to be there. You've got Molly. Who else is coming? I don't want to say every single person's name, so I know there's a couple of people that are on holiday. Olivia. Who else might you know? Catherine, who you might have met if you were at our cross stitch picnic. But we've also got some lovely new team members as well of the Caterpillar crew. So there should be a load of us there. So very, very exciting. Okay, so if you would like a ticket, please head over to caterpillarcrossstitch.com. Let me just double check amounts, because I keep saying that we've got 15% of tickets left, but there might be less now. Okay, we've sold a few tickets, so thank you so much if you are one of those people. We've probably got, I don't know, 13% left now, and we've got 3 months left. This has only been so far Facebook page, Facebook group. I've sent out a couple of emails. We're not doing, well, we haven't done any ads or anything yet. We haven't done any promo. So I do suspect that those tickets are going to go probably in the next couple of weeks. But stay tuned for our special prize in a sec. Amy, I hope you don't mind me reading this out, Amy. If it makes people feel better, I'm autistic, and I too can get anxious about meeting people in person, but I'm also really excited. Thank you for sharing that. Carla's like, me! I don't know what that was about. Yes, Carla met up recently with the lovely Nicole and went to Kensington Palace and had afternoon tea. Fantastic. Shell is here. Shell is in the house. Our retreat chat official manager, unofficial manager. What's your title, Shell? Let us know. Okay, let's move on, Sally, with the presentation. Okay. How can I pay? Sorry if this is a little bit disjointed. We've got the full instalment plan with clear pay arranged, so you can easily pay a little at a time. Standard tickets are £169, and you can break that down into 4 interest-free payments. We pay a fee, you don't, it's interest-free. So it's just over £40. So you can spread those out, and £40, I'm trying to think what that might be, I don't know. A new item of clothing, a lunch and a drink, which will be forgotten about. This is something you're really going to remember forever. It's just time for yourself. It's one of a kind event like no other. And I think it's also important to note that this is run by a cross-stitch company, not an individual. This is by me as a cross-stitch company founder, creative director, designer, and my amazing team. So you've got a whole host of support, of background knowledge. You can ask us anything. You will not be left alone. There will be someone there to help you find your way. What time's this? There might be an issue with something, we can help you. You might need a little bit of extra support, or I don't know, there could be accessibility issues. This event is for everyone, and you are really, really going to be very, very well looked after. So what can you enjoy? So, standard tickets. I feel like I need to put my glasses on my head for this. Here we are. Standard tickets, so you've got your weekend entry into the main stitching room. You are then going to get a special exclusive event project bag. Now these are normally, I want to say they're about £20. A cross stitch kit, which normally is about £20 as well. These are new products, so I haven't got the exact prices. So far we're up to about £40. You've got your needle minder, again, brand new exclusive needle minder for the event. Now, I know how much needle minders are, £9.50 normally. So we're now up to about £50. You've got hand-dyed supplies inside that goodie bag. Now you've got other goodies in there as well from other small businesses. I will reveal the names of the small businesses as well, and we will be doing promo on them. Chocolate lolly, because who doesn't like a chocolate lolly? These will be by Slab, based here in Warwickshire, in Stratford upon Avon. Now, you will also be enjoying a quiz, probably by me, with prizes as well. And there is a raffle and a brag table with prizes. So please do bring any finished stitched projects. They can be framed, they can be in a little cushion, they could be on a stand, just in a hoop, anything you like. Any designer, any company. It could be some huge, I don't know, full coverage thing. It could be like a little bits and bobs. It could be something that you've designed yourself. It could be you've converted a photo using Love It Stitch It, and it's a personalised photo cross stitch. Whatever you like. I cannot wait. We're going to do loads of footage. I'm going to show these off and shout about you guys and your work from the rooftops. So we will also have prizes for first, second, third as well, and there might even be some kind of, I don't know, cup or rosette, maybe something like that. We've also got a smalls exchange, so we will be sending out details closer to the time with details of what you can stitch around themes. And then what we're going to do is mix those up, so you will actually be receiving a little gift on the day from a stranger originally who now becomes a BFF. We've also got a full Caterpillar cross stitch shop. We've got a pop-up shop. So those are at event only discounted prices. Shh. So if you want anything from Caterpillar cross stitch, pop over to our shop at the side, fully manned at all times, probably by Tim, who does know how to use the card reader, and stock up. So you're getting extra discounts on this. You've got other small businesses as well nearby, all very cross-stitch specific, very useful things you're going to need, all with event discounts. You've got unlimited tea, coffee and water. I will probably be having about 6 cups of coffee, but I think it's nice to know it's unlimited. I went somewhere recently and I think I had 3 cups of coffee in the day and it was over £4 per cup. This way you haven't got to worry about, oh, do I go and get another one? Do I not? It's unlimited. Also, you can just have a light lunch. You don't need to be going out spending loads of money. There are pastries and other nibbles with gluten-free and vegan options available. So there's lots of other things to eat as well. Now that's all included. In the evening, if you want to then go out for a pizza, Indian takeaway, get a sandwich meal deal, you can bring something yourself. You could put it in the fridge in your room or something like that. It doesn't need to be an expensive weekend. If you want to just get your ticket for the event, but then actually everything else you're not too worried about, or you might be trying to save money, there definitely are ways around that. You can just bring a sandwich for lunch, or a bag of crisps, or a little few nibbly bits, and you could just get something cheap in the evening. You could just get something from Sainsbury's or Tesco. It doesn't need to be this big sort of extravaganza of costs on top at all. You will also be able to design your own free pattern. So you can use Love It Stitch It. We're going to have a big stand all about Love It Stitch It, and we'll have a computer there as well for you to use. So if you want to convert a photo, bring those too in digital format, somewhere you can access it. And you will be able to either create your own pattern from scratch, and we can help you with that as well. So there's a big difference having that one-on-one support while you are creating the pattern, and ask us any questions as you go as well. And of course your printed keepsake event booklet. So actually when you add everything up, and that is across the 2 days as well, so I think often people, or it's easy to think that it's almost like a free venue, or it's, you know, we're going to a park, which was free. There was a time with the park, with the cross stitch picnic, where the council were trying to get us to pay something like £3,000, and I was like, we're just cross stitchers, we're not having a festival. This is not like this. Those of you who are married or who have had big events, you'll know the costs involved in hiring a room of this size, and of this standard in a city centre. It's a lot of money to have our event there, and everything else as well is costing a lot of money. So it is good value. We've tried to really pack in as much in there as we can. This isn't about profit making money. This is about bringing people together. For me personally, it will be nice to, I don't know, I think for me it will be an achievement to just be able to have something like this, to hold it, to look back on it, to bring people together, for me to be able to talk to you guys face to face. And I just think it will be a massive achievement, and it will be lovely how much it will do for others as well. If the emails we get daily from cross stitchers just saying thanks for the Facebook group, thanks for the kit, and the feedback we get from our lovely stitching socialers is anything to go by, I think what people will get from going to an event like this will mean so much. And I think for me to have a challenge like this, and sort of taking things to the next level, is going to be really rewarding for me as well. And to just be able to say, look at what we've done. So there are an awful lot of costs involved for us. We didn't want to do this by halves. If you know me, you know that everything is done really, really well, that I like things done nicely. A bit of a perfectionist and control freak, not always a bad thing. But I wanted it to be a really, really stunning event that is the best of its kind. That's the goal. So there's lots of things included in there, and don't forget that that price is for the whole weekend. So for your standard ticket, that's just over £84 a day, and if you deduct sort of everything else that's included anyway, you're only looking at about £20 extra. Once you've got your project bag, your kit, your needle minder, the hand-dyed supplies, threads, fabric, chocolate lolly, prizes at the quiz, prizes at the break table, a free gift, the discount, which is up to you as to how much, if anything, discounts at other small businesses. You can have 10 cups of coffee if you want, that's £50. Pastries at the nibbles. If you went to a restaurant like this, you know, that would probably be like £4 or £5 for an item. And then the booklet, the printing, everything else, all of the staff. We didn't want to do it on the cheap. We didn't want to do it sort of by halves, and people come away like, oh well, it was £120, but actually it was a bit rubbish. The price reflects what you are getting. This is actually really hurting my ears. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of make clear why it's that price. But I promise you, from me to you, that you will not regret it. And you will come away saying, actually, this has been absolutely fantastic. Please do it again next year. Hopefully you'll say that. And you'll understand sort of where the costs come from. So, VIP Life. VIP tickets is everything above I've just mentioned, plus an exclusive retreat event t-shirt that you can wear forever. Wear it in bed, wear it to work, wear it on a night out, show all of your friends. UK sizes, extra small to XXL. Please add a note when you check out for the VIP tickets. Ornament finishing workshop with moi, all supplies included. Now those are broken down into small little groups of people, so you can ask loads of questions, you can personalise, throw in any ideas you've got. And you've also got your early entry to the main stitching room. So as well, if you were to pay to go to a finishing workshop with all of your supplies and the time from the teacher as well, that might potentially sort of be 35, 45 pounds. And again, an exclusive event t-shirt to get these made, printed, everything else, could be 30 pounds. So actually all of that and your early entry added on, you're still getting good value for money, even if you choose to upgrade to VIP. Did anybody see, what was that TV show where she says, it's VIP Vivian? I can't remember what it is, but I say that all the time. VIP is always better, Vivian. Okay, shop now, pay later with ClearPay. So when you go onto the website, caterpillarcrossstitch.com, when you're on the listing, on the right hand side, you can select standard or VIP, add to cart, click ClearPay, and you can also click the information button and you can get more info about that. So add it to your cart, select ClearPay when you check out, you create an account, you have an instant approval, and it's split into 4 easy, manageable payments. Okay, I am coming back. I've got 15 questions. I'm back in the room. Birds of a feather. I don't know. I mean, I love birds of a feather, Ruth. Is that from my silly quote? Amy, yes, I would love for you, Amy Broadhead, to document the weekend, please. And of course you can post on Instagram. I'm actually making a GIF, believe it or not. So it's going to be like a GIF badge. Oh, I forgot to say actually in the, when I was saying what's included, is the name badge. I'm adding it in. Is a GIF. So when you've got your ticket, guys, go on Instagram, upload any picture you like. It could be text, it could be whatever you want, and add in the Stitch Retreat GIF, which is going to say something like, I've got my ticket, I'm going. So yeah, feel free, show it off. Shell, it's definitely going to be the best event. Can see how much hard work is going into it. Cannot wait, appreciate it so much. Thanks, Shell. We appreciate you as well and all of your hard work. Thank you. Victoria, how long the PDF? I only have 1 page. No, that is not correct. The PDF that you should have is, bear with me, 12 pages. It's 12 pages long. If you email support and just say, I bought a ticket, please can I just double check my PDF guide. There's all sorts of drinks available, Suzanne. So there's a full bar, gin, champagne, whatever you want. There is a separate bar, a separate restaurant available if you want to treat yourself, if you want some Prosecco. Christine, yes, there will be gluten-free food. Leslie, fruit available, not just pastries. Yes, I believe there is fruit. I need to confirm exactly what types of fruit, but they did mention that to me. Maxine, fabric dyers going to the retreat. To be confirmed. To be confirmed. I will let you know. Amy, I've given away most of my finished projects, so I will have to show photos of them instead. Okay, yes, and Shell in the chat, thanks Shell, is giving people details of access to our special retreat chat. Okay, stay tuned because I haven't mentioned our special surprise as well. So why is it so special? What makes our event different? So it's a 4-star hotel, first off. It's not just a church hall, nothing wrong with church halls, but it's a really lovely hotel. It's a city centre location, so you're not in the middle of nowhere, you're not in some random place where it's not particularly attractive. It's hustle, it's bustling, hustle and bustle. It's lively. You're in the middle of one of the most vibrant cities in the UK. There is lots to do. Not only are you in a lovely city centre location, very easily accessible, lots of shops nearby, parks, bars, all sorts, lots to see and do. but you're also central within England. It's not a coincidence that we chose Birmingham. Um, I actually really liked going to Birmingham because I felt like you could get anywhere within 2 hours. Obviously, not Scotland or Cornwall, but most places, geography may not be my strong point, but most places are not too far away. We are smack bang in the middle of England. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that it's the place furthest away from any water in the UK. Um, so my point, Sally, is that wherever you live, you're coming centrally. So if we had it down south, you've got everyone in the north, all of our lovely friends, Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield, Newcastle, etc., Liverpool, hours and hours and hours to travel. If we had it up in Manchester, which I love, and I lived there for a long time as well, all of our lovely friends from down south are like, do I really want to trek all the way up there? Luxury, comfortable surroundings. There's loads of hangout zones, areas, very comfortable. Beautiful chairs, sofas. It really is lovely. When Molly and I have been for meetings, we've just hung around and we've just had our meetings together and we just stayed for like tea and cake. It's an exclusive event, so there's no public. There's no other random people milling around or getting in your way, or you're like, oh, am I talking to you? Are you part of this? It's just us. It is us. So anyone who's there, you know, like-minded, Stitcher, new friend. Lots of attractions nearby. So it's not a case of, oh, I'm going to finish and what do I do now and where do I go? Oh, I suppose I'll go home. Drag it out. Go and see some sights. Go and see something nearby. It doesn't have to be a landmark in the city centre. If you're driving or train or anything, even if you're on public transport, you can go and see some of the other lovely attractions nearby. I mean, Cadbury World, as an absolute chocoholic, is a must. Um, and meet the team. Lots of help I've put in my presentation. It's not just me running around like a headless chicken, trying to do everything, trying to talk to the event manager at the venue, trying to do my opening speech, trying to answer questions pulled in a million directions. We are going to have so many staff, and we've also got the event staff as well. So this is a really big, a really important, large scale event. I'm sure the hotel think I am an absolute control freak, as if it is my wedding, but in a way, it's more important. It's twice the size of my wedding, and it's all of you guys. So there's lots of people there to help you with anything you need. Cross stitch related, if you want to chat, if you want to ask some behind the scenes goss about the Caterpillar crew, about what's coming up for the rest of the year, next year, anything at all. So there will always be someone there if you need it. Now, let me just double check our quantities before I start saying how many tickets we have left, because actually there is not that many now. We've probably got about 12 to 13% left. I have not done my exact calculations, but thank you for everyone who's bought a ticket so far. I cannot wait to see you, and please do check out Instagram for the GIF. I'm going to add that on to here. I'll call it Stitch Retreat, 2 words, okay? So that's what you need to search the GIFs for. Okay, so if you would like to secure your spot today by visiting caterpillarcrossstitch.com, go and check out those tickets. If you want to use ClearPay, that is available. If you've got any questions at all, please put them in the comments now. I'm going to add in Molly's email address again, and I am going to tag her if it comes up. Yes, there she is, Molly CCS. You've also got Natasha, who is over at support. Is this, oh no, struggling to hear. Hi, Katie. Yeah, Caroline Drake has got the full PDF download. So the workshop, Catherine. So I will be going around the room just generally to everyone, and we'll be talking about different techniques and ideas and tips and inspiration and things like that. Happy to stitch with people. I will be bringing a lot of my projects as well, probably half done, and talking people through finishing ideas and things like that. The main workshop that's going to be running in small groups is going to be the VIP finishing workshop, where all the supplies are included, and we will be creating little ornaments. So we will be contacting the VIPs ahead of time, just let them know a bit more detail about what to bring. So if you want to bring something that you've already finished, and then we will finish that off and create an ornament together. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. So what I wanted to do tonight to say thank you to you, 84, I think we had 90, 85. I think we had 97 people on. Is just to say a big thank you for joining me here tonight. And ideally, if we can sell out sooner rather than later, that actually makes our lives a lot easier, because we'll have all the names of everyone we can hand over to the venue, we can get the name badges made, we can just start prepping everything. What I would like to do is a special upgrade. Now, what we're going to do is, it's currently 8:13 p.m. on Wednesday the 6th of March. What I'm going to do for one cross stitcher is, if you purchase a standard ticket tonight before midnight tonight, so in the next 4 hours, just under 4 hours, for one person who purchases a standard ticket tonight, I am going to upgrade you for free to the VIP package. Now that is only for people who sign up new tonight, as a thank you for being on this live tonight with me. So for one person tonight, I will be picking someone at random who purchases a standard ticket tonight. So you don't need to pay in full. All you need to pay is the deposit, if you like, of just over £40 tonight. Worry about the rest later with ClearPay. It's in instalments. It's only just over £40 tonight for a standard ticket and to enter into that draw. Now, we don't actually have that many tickets left anyway, so you've actually got a really good chance of being chosen. We've only got about 12% of those tickets remaining now, and for one lucky person chosen at random tonight, if you purchase a standard ticket and all you will need to pay is this just over £40 tonight, I will be, as a thank you from me to you, upgrading you for free from the standard ticket to the VIP ticket. So you will be getting that extra t-shirt, so you can rock that the whole weekend. You can walk around in that, and I mean, I still wear t-shirts I've sort of won at things, or prizes, or from events and things I've been to 20 years ago. Early access, you can be one of the very first people into that room, and you will get to hang out, sit down with me, and I will help you finish off a little ornament as well. And you don't need to bring anything extra for that. All the supplies will be included. So as a thank you from me to you, head over to the website caterpillarcrossstitch.com. There really are not many tickets left now. I know there's 3 months left to go, but there's an awful lot of prep for us to do. So it'd be really lovely to just sell those last few tickets sooner rather than later. Molly would be thrilled. So let's make Molly's Thursday by hopefully selling out. So we will tomorrow pick at random, using an online random winner generator tool, someone who purchases a standard ticket tonight between now and, well, between the start of this live, which was 7 p.m, and midnight tonight, upgrade you for free to VIP Vivian. So I am going to sign off. If anyone's got any more questions, please throw them into the chat right now. This video is going to be going up on replay on Facebook, and it's also going to be going up on YouTube. Hang on one second. The finishing workshops for the VIPs are spread over the 2 days, so that we're in smaller groups, so everyone's getting a little bit more attention. Mandy Coots is talking about travel arrangements. We've got all the contact details. Hi, Katie, Amy, Francis. So if you would like to take us up on that potential free upgrade, please head over to the website now, caterpillarcrossstitch.com. If you've got any more questions whatsoever, you can email support@caterpillarcrossstitch.com, molly@caterpillarcrossstitch.com. Leave a comment in the thread of this video, or if you are watching this back on YouTube, in the comments down below. I cannot wait to see you guys on the 22nd, 23rd of June. I'm really, really excited. Part of me is thinking of going to get more gems, green, and doing a crystal bling Carlos the Caterpillar on the back of my jacket. Should I do it? Is it a bit extra? Probably. I'm probably going to do it anyway. Right, thank you so much everyone for being here and for spending your Wednesday evening with me. Have a lovely rest of the week. I believe I have another Facebook Live this Friday night, so if you want to find out a bit more about the Caterpillar Club subscription box, come back then, because places for box 18 close at midnight on the 14th of March, which is next Thursday. So we don't have very long left for our lovely Woodland Whimsies box 18, designed for us by the amazing Cheryl McKinnon of Tiny Modernist. So head over to the website if you are interested in having a look at that. Right, I am off to go and catch up on Married at First Sight Australia. Is anyone else watching it? I'm a bit obsessed. Right, love you lots, guys. Take care, and I will speak to you very, very soon. And thank you to Carla for moderating. Bye.